welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title, today we are doing my Colourpop Lux lipstick collection and swatches video. I was looking back on my videos and I posted a collection of all of my MAC lipsticks and swatches back in late August, I believe. I will link it in the iCard above, but you guys seem to really like that video and I've recently accumulated a lot of Colourpop lipsticks. I also have some of the new lips from the spring collection, so I'm going to be swatching, showing you guys all of those. Without any further ado, let's get into my Colourpop lipstick collection and swatches video. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I have all of my Lux lipsticks here in this little container. I do have one Charlotte Tilbury one back there and then two from YSL, but this whole front and then 3 in the back are Colourpop, so I have 9 in total to be sharing with you guys. So the first 3 that I have are from the newest spring line. The second 2 I have to show you guys are really bright, fun colors for spring that aren't in the spring line, that are just older colors, but I think they're really good for spring. And then the last 4 are my nude pink lip option. So I have 9, but I have 3 little categories within there. So I just want to quickly do a close-up of the bullet and the packaging before I get into all of the lip shades. This is how the outside of the bullet looks. You have a Colourpop logo, a gold package, and then the little star detailing. Then the bottom of each lipstick has the shade name and color. So that shade that I just showed to you guys as an example shade is one of the new spring lip shades, and this is in the shade Flower Season. This is an absolutely beautiful lipstick. In person it looks a little more true red. On camera it is showing up a very orange red, I can tell. That there is how the shade Flower Season looks. Such a beautiful orangey red for spring. I think this color is so gorgeous. I'm really happy that they included a color like that in the new spring collection. The next shade that I have to show to you guys is the shade Spring Roll, and this is from the new spring collection as well. I actually wore this the other day and I loved it. I anticipated that it would be a little bit more nude than it is. It looks very nude even on camera, but you can tell that there's a little bit of a mocha orange undertone to it. That there is how Spring Roll swatches in comparison to Flower Season. So you can see that it is a little bit of an orange undertone, as I mentioned, a little bit of a warm undertone. And then the third shade and last shade that I picked up from the new spring collection is the shade You're Thriving. I think it is pretty in between Flower Season and Spring Roll. This shade is kind of like a warm terracotta, I would describe it. It definitely has a lot of red to it, and reds on me, even if they're a little bit red, they pull very red. So just to go over the spring collection releases, we have Flower Season as that first one there, and then Spring Roll and You're Thriving. Next, we are going to go into the 2 super bright pinks that I have, and these are the lipsticks that aren't new in the spring release line, but I think are really pretty shades for spring and even going into summer. Just super bright fuchsia, pink, that kind of thing. So this one that I'm showing you guys is actually the shade that I'm wearing today, and I picked up this shade with the new spring collection one, so I haven't had this one too long, but this is my second time wearing it already. I really like a good bright pink, and this is the shade Humble Pie. So you can see there what it looks like online. I did not anticipate it to be as bright as it is. It's definitely a true bubblegum pink, kind of reminiscent of MAC's Candy Yum Yum. It pulls a little more fuchsia on me. I'm not sure why that is. So that there is the swatch, and as I said, that is the shade Humble Pie, and that is what I'm wearing on my lips today. The next shade that I have to share with you guys is actually the lip color that I wore in my MAC lip swatch video. I don't know why I chose not to wear a MAC lipstick, but on that particular day I felt like wearing this, and this is one that I've showed on my channel a few times now, and it is Colourpop Maxed Out. This is just the perfect fuchsia shade in my opinion. If you love a good bright pinky purple fuchsia lip, there's nothing better than this. I think this is such a gorgeous shade. So my arm is getting a little wonky. Your arm is not the easiest place to do swatches, but I like doing it because my skin there is so pale. So this is is what the shade Maxed Out looks like next to Humble Pie. Maxed Out is definitely a bright fuchsia. It is more red toned. It has a little bit of purple in it as well, but definitely like a red cherry fuchsia, very blue toned, whereas this is a more light blue toned bubblegum pink. So hopefully you guys can see the difference there. Okay, so for the last four, the nude pink options, I'm going to flip to swatch on my other arm. I just think that's easiest. You guys can reference the nudes against the nudes and then all of these bright shades. So I'll just quickly give Spring Roll a swatch on my wrist so that we have that for comparison. Okay, there we have Spring Roll for reference of a good nude. First two shades that I have that are more nude toned are from Kathleenlights Zodiac collection earlier this year. So I have Scorpio Moon and What's Your Sign. I'm gonna start off with What's Your Sign because it's more of a true nude. This one I don't reach for too much because I don't love a good true nude on my complexion. I like it to be a little more pink or a little more orange. This one's just a bit too brown for me, but it's still a beautiful lipstick. And as I said, this is What's Your Sign, which I think is a really fun name. So you can see that this one is a very nude. It's a little bit of a deeper brown nude, whereas this one I would still consider nude, but it's a very orange terracotta almost nude. Now we are going to swatch Scorpio Moon. This is one that I really do love. I've reached for this a good amount. It's like a plum grayish almost, but it doesn't have too much gray in it. It's really just a nice plum, and on me it pulls a little more pinky. It's just such a beautiful lip shade. So there you can see Scorpio Moon right under What's Your Sign. So these were the two in the Kathleenlights and Colourpop Zodiac collection. Those were the only ones she released in that collection. I love this shade. It's such a good one for fall. And then the last two shades that I have aren't from any main collection. This is the shade Still Crazy. So there you can see Still Crazy next to Scorpio Moon. So you can see that it's kind of in the same family. I feel like Still Crazy would be a mix of Spring Roll and Scorpio Moon. It looks like it's kind of in between those two. So it has some orange in it, but it's still pretty nude. That is the shade Still Crazy. I really like that one. Then we are moving on to our last shade, and this is one of my favorites. It's just so wearable, and this is in the shade Name Drop. Kind of nude, kind of pink, kind of what I go towards. So this one is definitely the most up my alley. I'm so down for a good pinky, orangey nude. I really, really like that one. Hopefully you can see on the arm. I know my arm swatches are a little rough. So there we have it. Those are all of my Colourpop Lux lipsticks. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see lip swatches or lipstick collection from any other brand, let me know. I have a lot from Pixie. I have a good amount of Maybelline ones. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I'd be happy to film that for you. Be sure to give this video a like if you liked it. I hope this was helpful for someone if you're looking for the new spring collection swatches or just their nudes, pinks, etc. These are the ones I own, and I really do love every single one of them. The only one that I don't wear so much is What's Your Sign, but every other one I really do love, and I'm super excited to try out all the new spring ones. You guys will see those in probably a lot of upcoming videos. As always, I hope you guys had an absolutely awesome day. Bye!